Spencer Doe. I'm 33. I've been cosplaying for about 6 years now, a little over 6 years, and I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. The thing that got me into cosplay was actually, I used to do charity events. I didn't really know what conventions were at all. And I used to do Shriners events and visit kids in cancer hospitals. And then some of my friends invited me to go to a con, and I used to just always have this misconception it was just like Star Trek cons and stuff, and that wasn't really my thing. And then I went to my first convention and haven't looked back. My first costume was a Batman costume. I pieced it together off eBay and then modified a bunch of things to it. My favorite costume I've done is my Gambit costume, just because I love doing prop work and whatnot with my costumes, and I made a bunch of different card rigs with it, and it's just fun to do, and women love it. So. The way I choose the characters or costumes I'm going to cosplay, I really have to be passionate about the character. I have to be a fan of it. I don't really like obscure characters. I just never have. Something about them. There has to be something about the character, I guess, that draws me to it as well. The thing I love about cosplay is, it's gonna sound really cheesy, but especially when I wear my Batman costume or something, it's the reason I started doing costuming is you see a reaction on a kid's face when you get up and you want to take a picture with them. As tired as I've been at conventions, or if you get really in a slump or you're just exhausted, but then a kid comes up and you can never deny him a photo. That kind of brings me back to the reason I started doing it to begin with. Things I want to do in the future with my costuming and cosplay, I want to build bigger and better things, more stuff that I guess kind of bring more creations to life, I guess, that people haven't seen before, do things that people have done, do it maybe in a different way too, because there's only so many characters and people, a lot of people do the stuff the mainstream stuff, but I like putting my own personal touch on it. There's 2 costumes on my to-do list that I really want to do. Kind of big costumes is Goliath from Gargoyles and Azrael from Batman. They're really big armored things, and they're going to take a lot of time, and I haven't drawn out how I'm going to do them, but time and money are always a factor when you're making stuff. So. Farthest I've ever traveled so far was Mexico, which was pretty cool. I got to go to Mexico City, which boggles my mind because I never thought dressing up 6 years ago I'm going to go to another country because of it. So that's been pretty awesome. It's pretty humbling too. You get to go there and people are come to see you and they know your name in another country. So it's it blows my mind still. I get asked this a lot. People always ask what advice I would give to new cosplayers trying to get into cosplaying. I definitely think take your time when you're making things. I've rushed on costumes, worn them once, and I'll never wear it again because I wasn't that happy with it. So definitely make things that you're a fan of. I've also done that too, made things that I wasn't that passionate about in the beginning, and started them, and then they kind of just trailed off. So that's definitely a big thing too. And don't get frustrated. A lot of people see people with all these like pages and stuff, and they just want to become famous, from it. There's a lot more to that. You get to meet really cool people, make genuine friends out of cosplay, which is awesome. And just have fun with it. I think that's the biggest thing too, is to have fun with it and just do it.